What's going on, guys? It's the OG Arctic here, and I'm back with a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about Call of Duty 2017. We're going to speculate about what the next theme may be. First, we need to talk about the failure that was Call of Duty 2016, which was Infinite Warfare. There's no denying that the game that was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, developed by Infinity Ward, was a miss or even a total failure. I personally enjoy playing it from time to time, but it really gets boring because it's not appealing to the eyes and the gameplay isn't that great. And none of my friends are, they're not bothering playing it with me because it's so bad. I mean, they think it's so bad. They're probably going to sell their copies in a while. Infinity Ward got it wrong when they saw the progression that Advanced Warfare had in the beginning. I mean, everybody loved the advanced movements that they brought to the game. So they thought it was a good idea 3 years ahead of their publish to make their own game with jetpacks since the previous did so well. When Sledgehammer released their game, the production of Infinite Warfare had already begun. The advanced movement in Sledgehammer's title was at the time popular. At the start of Advanced Warfare, the movement was popular. Everybody loved the new and innovative way to play Call of Duty. Isn't that right? So they thought people wanted more of that. That's when the Infinity War was making the base of their game. When the community started to hate on Advanced Warfare's movement, Infinite Warfare was already in development. I mean, it's 1 year into development. They can't just scrap everything that they have and then start over again. And this is why Infinite Warfare did fail, or Infinity Ward failed with Infinite Warfare. They could not foresee that it would be such a failure because they thought that people wanted the movement, but after 3 years, 2.5 years of this advanced movement, we want back to the old thing. That's why they had a crisis plan about Modern Warfare. I mean, it took them half a year to remaster it. It wasn't really that hard. That was a crisis move for them to ensure that they were selling the copies that they needed. When we talk about what the next Call of Duty is going to be, that's called Call of Duty 2017 at the moment because no one knows really what it is. We can probably guess that it's going to be Vietnam present or near future. I mean, that's kind of what Modern Warfare was based around, present and near future. We have 1916 as a suggestion. I'll show you why later. At start, we have First World War. I guess it is like the World Wars. It has been touched around so many times. Maybe not World War One in gaming history, but we have the newest game from World War One was Battlefield One. Battlefield One did it did amazing compared to its counterpart, which was Infinite Warfare. But that was just because Infinite Warfare was so shit. They went back to First World War, but everything was it was boring back then. I mean, no one. Battlefield One is boring. There's no uh, advanced guns to use. There's not much variety in the guns that you use. It just makes the gameplay boring compared to what it could have been in near future. So we're gonna rule out First World War. There's a small possibility that it might be the Vietnam War. The reason why some people may think that Vietnam is maybe the next theme is that when around Christmas time, Sledgehammer tweeted a picture with Merry Christmas. It was like an editing contest between the content creators at Sledgehammer, and there was a picture of an M1911, which was a very popular weapon to use in the Vietnam War as well as the Second World War. So it kind of strengthens the theory around Second World War and the Vietnam War. But really, the Vietnam War, it has been touched so many times from previous games. Call of Duty Black Ops was based loosely around the Vietnam War. Battlefield Bad Company 2, that was the Vietnam War. Battlefield Bad Company Vietnam, I think it was called. So I don't really see them go back to that, kind of like the napalm era. I don't know, man. It's just Black Ops was Vietnam. I don't see them doing that again. Sledgehammer tweeted a video of Locke in at New Year's that was counting upwards to 2017. And if you pause at 2017, you can see the number above, which is only half visible, is 1960. So this was kind of the main tease that people thought it was. People thought this was a tease for the next theme, but it can't really be. There's nothing to go back to there, at least not in a warfare situation. So I don't see them going back there at all. So that's why I think that theory is ruled out. My guess for 2017, they're gonna make a new series. I've seen multiple videos saying that they're gonna make a new series because there's nothing really to make for them. Advanced Warfare started to die out, and I don't think people want to make like Advanced Warfare 2. Like, they could make Advanced Warfare, but they would have to set it in the present time. And they couldn't make that Advanced Warfare 2. I mean, 2 is in the future. 2 is after number 1. So they would have to make Advanced Warfare 0.5. I mean, it would just be stupid. So I don't see them doing that, and it wouldn't really sell well just because of the brand Advanced Warfare. People said that they were gonna make a new series. I think that's the most reliable bet to say that they're gonna make a new series. I saw examples of what the new series may be. Like, people were calling it Lethal Warfare. I'm gonna let that sink in. Lethal Warfare. Like, we don't have Modern, Advanced, and Infinite Warfare. Like, seriously. I think that they're gonna make a game based around present time conflicts. Maybe create some underlying conflicts that's not really real. I mean, something that just made up. I think they're gonna make their own storyline with their own conflicts set in the near future. There is no reason to worry. They are not going back to World War I. They are not going forward to 3000 something. They're gonna stay right here in 2017 to 2030. Between that, I think they're gonna make a game. Maybe they're gonna take up the war in Syria, IS and everything. I don't know. But the game is going to be set in the near future. You heard it here first. It's gonna be set in the near future. It's confirmed. There's no reason for them to go back. There's no reason for them to go forward. They're not trying to shit on the brand that is Call of Duty. They're trying to rebuild it. So they don't want to take risks. They're not gonna do like they did like 3 years ago. That's not gonna happen. Okay, there's no need to worry about